Thank you for joining us. So, in this video, welcome to our live cooking. Yes, we are back to prepare our okra soup. As you all can see, we have introduced our ingredients here. We have the major ingredients, the okra. This is the okra. It's already washed, cleaned. So you're gonna start to slice the okra as soon as possible here. And then this is our vegetable, our kale vegetable leaves, already cleaned, washed, sliced from the freezer. So this is the pepper we are going to be using. It's our onions. This is optional, all right? This is our oil. This is palm oil, red palm oil. This is crayfish. And this is our local spice. This is iru or obeye in my dialect. This is oziza dry seed, if I'm not mistaken. This is fresh, our dry fish. So we soaked it in a hot water, allow it, then it will be soft for you to clean it. Welcome so much. So this is what we are doing now. So our meat has been cooking. So depending on any meat of your choice, any protein of your choice, so go ahead, use that, all right? So this is our meat. This is our meat. We are using this. This one is the cow skin. And here is our, what is it called? This is our beef, our stripe. And we're going to be using also stockfish as well. So make sure you cook your meat first. So once it is done, then it is ready to prepare. So here now we come over here. We're gonna start with our okra. So you're gonna slice the okra into smaller pieces. So welcome everyone to our live cooking. So we're gonna set this aside to make some space. All right, the fish. So this is our oil. We set it aside. Our pepper. We set it aside also. Thank you everyone for joining us. Welcome, welcome. This is our okra. So we're gonna defrost the okra for 30 seconds because it is still hard. So we get our cutting board, or you can use your hand, depending on what you want. All right. So now our okra, you can see it is still free from the freezer. So I'll defrost it like 30 seconds. Or if you have, you can bring it up overnight and allow it to melt. So I'm gonna defrost this for 30 seconds. And we now start to slice it. So this is our stuff. Let us defrost the okra. Yep, 30 seconds. So our okra, we are defrosting it. So now we're gonna cut our onions, get it ready. All right. Anytime you want to prepare your soup, try to get your ingredients ready, so that once everything is ready, cooking will not be delayed. So this is our onions, our pepper, welcome back everyone. Hello home cook meal, my lovely sister, welcome back. Thank you for coming back again. Yeah, so this one we are just introduced our okra soup, our ingredients. So this pepper we are going to be blending it. If you like, you can blend it, rough blend, or if you like, you can slice it with your hand. So now we are going to wash everything together. Wash, 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 wash. So our onions, our pepper. This pepper is the red bell pepper, not the hot one, all right? So I like to add this in my cooking. That is when I have them, the ones I have. Okay, our pepper is already done. So let us just quickly blend it and then we set it aside. So this is my blender now. So let's add the onions first. I'll be using half of the onions and then I'll be slicing the half. So this is the pepper here. So I'll be rough blending this. So I'll be adding some little water, all right? So that I can blend this. If not, it will just stick there. Because this is just normal blender. This is not a fruit processor, all right? So just make use of what you have. Or if you have a pounding mortar, you can pound it. So just like that, you cover and blend. So let me Thank you, my dear. I totally forgot that I muted the sound. You see it now. Thank you so much for watching and being observant. So now I'm slicing it with my hand. So you can use any method. You can use your chopping board, or you can use your finger, anyone that is much faster for you. So you can use that. So I like using my fingers, as you can see. All right, here we go. Slice the okra into any size of your choice. As you can see, this is the size I like to slice it, not too tiny. So this is optional. Any slices of your choice, just go ahead and do that. All right. Okay, this is still hard. So the okra is from the freezer. As you can see, the color is a little bit changed because it has been freezed, but it is still fresh. You know, that is one thing with freezer. When you add vegetable to the freezer, some vegetables, not all vegetables, some vegetables, it will change the color, but it is still fresh. So the time I bought it, I washed the okra and then left it in the freezer. So it has been in the freezer for like, I don't even know how long it's now in the freezer. It has been there more than 2 weeks, 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. So this is the okra. You can see it's a fresh one, but the freezer have not allowed the freshness, but it still looks good. So if you don't preserve it in the freezer, it will just spoil. It will spoil. I have tried putting okra in the freezer. Yes, I know you must have forgotten. Oh, thank you so much, my dear. I'm really happy that you are observant. You're watching on. Yeah. Sometimes you can equally slice the okra. If you don't want to put it like this direct in the freezer, you can slice it when you bought it. Slice it and then you freeze it. It's also another option. I've not tried that. Maybe I will try it to see how that will look. So these are the two options. Anyone that you prefer, just do that. All right. Okay, sis, you say you haven't tried putting okra in the freezer. Oh, okay. Yes. You know, the reason of this is if you are not living in the area where you normally get all this our local food, if you're not living close, so you'll be tempted once you go to market, you buy much. You understand? Even though you don't need it that time, you'll be tempted to get much. So, and if you buy much and you are not using it immediately, you will not allow it to spoil. So you just like to preserve it. So that's just the best way. We preserve and preserve it. So once it is in the freezer, then it is there for you to use it at any time you like. So, but if you are living closer to where you can easily get our local ingredients, oh my God, then you don't have any problem. You can just buy anytime you want to cook, and then it will be fresh for you. But this is also fresh, only that the color is a little bit freeze. Let me just use that word, freeze. The freezer freeze the color. That's so nice, so funny. The freezer freeze the color. Yeah. All the same, is still good. Good, 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 good. So we keep going. Okay, so this has been the way I normally operate. I buy much of those things I need. I'll put them in my freezer. I'll be using it the time I want. So here you go. You keep slicing. I prefer to use my fingers because it works much faster for me. So I have showed us how you can use a cutting board. So before I finish the remaining okra, I will show us again. So any method that you think that is much easy for you, you go for that method, provided you are cooking. So as you can see, the okra, see the freeze is still fresh anyway. So this is the okra, this is the head. You just remove it like that. You remove this one part and then you slice it like this into 4 places. That is how I do it. And then gently you cut according to your size. Doesn't take time. Let me do it again like that. Slice it and then you slice. If the okra is small, let me get the small one. Yeah, if the okra is small like this, you might not like to, you can do like half depending, and then you slice, or you can just go ahead like this, like that. That's no slicing at all in the middle. So but this is optional, it's left for you. The optional left for you to do what you prefer, the sizes you like. Yes, it is still fresh. Yeah. Thank you so much, sis. It is still fresh. Yeah. I can see that the freezer just freeze the color. But once it enter inside the pot, it will come back again. So you buy much quantity of food items and preserve it depending on the area you are living. Our area is not, we don't go there often, so once we go, we buy. Can be weekly basis. No, it don't even go on weekly basis. Once in few weeks, we just go and buy all the stuffs we need. So our cake is also baking nice. It's almost ready. So the cake, I'll be decorating it off camera because of time, and most of my things for the cake, I don't have it here with me. So I don't want to come and be wasting time in the camera that I'm decorating cake, whereas the things I need, they are not here. So I will gently do that when the cake cools down. I have some buttercream I have made in the freezer. You can keep your buttercream in the freezer. So anytime you want to use it, you bring it out overnight, allow it to defrost, and then with your whisk, you just whisk it again and bring it back to life. Bring it back to life. So you slice the cake according to the size and put your butter cake. You mix and what is it again? You smoothen the sides and then decorate it. You can decorate with fondant on how you love it. So this is what we do. So we have gone almost more than half of the okra. So this is our okra looking so good. So we are still slicing. Hello everyone, welcome. If today is your first time, this is Kele Kitchen. We cooked all kinds of dishes here. We make like videos, baking, cooking, frying. So check our channels to see our videos. So I promise you're gonna love our videos, all right? So don't forget to give us some like and tell us where you're watching us from. So this is our live cooking. So my okra here, I'm slicing it so fast as you can see. So but this knife should pay attention not to go on my fingers, because I will not have it take it light. With this knife, I will not take it light with you, Mr. Knife. Just focus on the okra. So as you can see here, we are almost there. So because the okra is still freeze, my fingers, I'm feeling the freeze already. That's one thing, but nevertheless, we keep going. We keep going. So by the time I'll be finishing this okra, we will check on the cake. Because I want, if I start cooking, I don't want any distraction again. So we just go ahead and cook. So the cake should be baking for 45 minutes to 50 minutes on 160 degrees centigrade. So that is what we do. So welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. Drop your comments. Tell us where you're watching from. How is your area now? Windy? Is it rainy? Is it sunny? Let us know in the comment section, all right? So meanwhile, when I'm making my okra soup, I always like to blend some and also cut some. So the reason for blending the okra is the one I blended. It will help to give the okra more drawing, to draw more. So but that one is optional. It is optional. If you don't like that, you don't need to do that. But if you do it, you will like the texture of the soup. It will give your soup a nice texture. If you can relate, let us know in the comment section. All right, here we go. So I'll be showing us again how you can cut it with your chopping board. So I'll be cutting like few, and then the rest of the okra, I will use it for blending. I'll blend them. So this is what is remaining. So this one, I'll set it aside. clean up the chopping board. I will show you if you want to use your chopping board. All right. Chopping board, chopping board. So here we go now. First of all, remove the head. So in the middle, just like that, you slice it. If you can handle two at once, then go ahead. If you cannot handle two, just do it one after the other. You can handle more like this, as you can see. I hope you can see it. So gently with your knife, you hold it and slice. If the okra is not in the freezer, it will be much more faster. So nevertheless, we are doing it. So once you are done, you have something like this. Check it out. They are looking so good. So this is what you will have. It's the same pattern like the way I did it with my finger. So just like that. So I'll demonstrate it again. Slice it according to the size. If you like small, middle. Once you are done, you will have something like this. This is what we have. All right. So this remaining one, I'll be blending it like I said, so that it will give me some, make the soup to be more drawy. So I'm removing the head like this, and this one will enter the blender. I'll blend it, and blend it. And then we are good to go, all right? Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Welcome to our live cooking. So I'll get the blender, and we're gonna blend this also. I'll be blending it some crayfish and with a dry local spice I showed us. If you have dry blender, you can use your dry blender, because my dry blender developed some faults. So I'll be blending it with the wet blender. So. So here, set it aside. Then I'll be adding the dry. So because my dry blender is not working properly, I'll be using this one to dry it, to blend the dry local spice. This is my crayfish. So I'll blend everything at once. So I'll be blending the crayfish alongside the okra. So just get your crayfish, check and pick some things that you don't like. Pick the dirty ones, the ones that are not corresponding, that are not looking like crayfish. Just go ahead and check. After you have checked, we're gonna wash it with some warm water or cold water. Mark it out. So we add the crayfish, add some water. Gonna wash the crayfish with some water like that. So now we are going to be adding our okra in the pan. So this is the okra. We blend this one. So this is optional. If you don't like to blend it, you can go ahead and cut the remaining ones. So now I add some water to the level of the okra. So my crayfish, I'll add it later. Once I finish blending, I'll add the crayfish and just give it a little blend. So I don't want the whole crayfish to be too soft, to be too... So here now. So you cover. So I'll be muting the line so that we can blend our okra. I will mute this line. So yeah. So thank you for joining us. We have just finished blending the okra. So like I said, this is optional, all right? So once you are done, you set it aside. So now we are going to wash the dry fish, and then we are ready to cook. Wash your dry fish, then everything is set. That is if you are using dry fish. So if you're not using dry fish, you just go ahead and start cooking. So this is our fish here. As you can see, you have soaked it in some warm water, hot water. Now let me remove this water, add another. So we remove the water. So you're gonna clean the fish now. Remove the bone, open the middle, and then you remove the bone. This is what we have here. The fish is a soft one, dry but the soft type. I like this very fish. Doesn't take time to clean at all. Once you add your hot water, doesn't take time. Even the bone inside is a soft one. You can easily chew it, eat. All right, here we go. Trying to be fast. My cooking time is almost going out. But nevertheless, you're gonna do it. So, as you can see, I love this dry fish very well. It adds taste to the food, easy to clean. So it is done. So I'll wash it again. So just like that, wash. So this is preparing the food. Anytime you want to cook, you just prepare your food, all right? So once you're done preparing, then we are good to go. As you can see, we are almost done preparing. This is our, so it's remaining our onions. This is our onions. So I'll slice these onions like this. So now we are ready. We check on our cake. Our cake should be ready by now. My birthday cake is ready. Ready. Oops. It is so good. Oh, so hot. It is still hot. It is still hot. So you're gonna check it out. So this is my cake. It's already from I just remove it now from the oven. It is still hot. So this is what we have. So if you want to know if your cake is ready, just use a toothpick. So press it in the middle, and then once it is clean, you see, the toothpick is clean. It has baked very well. Yeah, it's baked. So we are gonna set it aside, allow it to cool. It's still hot. Thank you so much for wishing me happy birthday. This is the cake. So allow it to cool, and then I will do what? Decorate it with some buttercream. Yeah. So this is the end result of our cake. So you're gonna set the cake aside, and then we zoom off to cook our soup. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Okay. So now we're gonna set this aside. Allow it to cool. So it's cooking time. Cooking time. So this is the pot you're gonna use for our okra soup. So we put on the heat. Welcome, everyone. Thank you, Sister Edo. How are you doing? Welcome to our live cooking. I know you are doing good. Yes, well done. Thank you so much. Gorgeous, good. Good evening, Queen. And so, I know you are doing good. Yeah, thank you for the live. Thank you for the live. I love you so much. I love you so much. So now we have finished setting our ingredients ready. So without wasting time, we are going to start our cooking. So this is my oil, my red oil, palm oil. So I'll be adding this. You know, once we are cooking this type of food, we don't measure. Some people will ask you, how much did you add? So this is onions, the half of the onions that I blended with my pepper mix. You can remember the pepper mix? This is our pepper mix. So allow the onions to heat before we add the pepper mix. Welcome, everyone. We are making some okra soup. Okra soup. It doesn't take time. Once you have finished preparing your ingredients, then you are good to go. You are good to go. Welcome, everyone. Let me get something to hold it. All right. I try to adjust the camera. So it is already done. Now we are going to be adding our pepper mix. So remember the pepper mix that we blended. I added some paprika here. This will serve as a base to the soup. And this is my dry. I'll add it as well so that everything will cook together. Once the pepper dry, then it is already done. It doesn't take time to cook. So you're gonna allow this pepper mix to dry. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. How are you doing today? I know you are doing good. It's already drying nice, so I allow it to dry, and then we get ready and do some little cleanup in the background. So like that, add the remaining one. So I'll allow the pepper mix to dry before seasoning it. So let me allow it to dry. You can add some salt at this point if you wish. So I'll do that now. Just a little pinch of salt. Then allow it to dry. Once it is dry, then I'll add my seasoning and every other thing. And then we add our okra and the vegetable. And then it is ready. Thank you for joining, everyone.
Why did someone opening this?
Thank you for joining, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Our pepper is drying so good. It's drying so nice. Dry, 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 dry. So let's check on. Doesn't take time. Yeah, almost there. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. So this is what we do here. Yeah, it's already drying up. Yeah. It doesn't take time. So now we are going to start to season it with some seasoning cubes. The kitchen is smelling so nice. So good, so good. So this is the seasoning cubes we have. Gonna add so I add my seasoning cubes like this. So try to season your soup good. If your soup is not tasting nice, your family will not like to eat your food. So just do as much as you can, your possible best to season your food. Season it good, 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 good. All right. So once you are done, you're gonna make also pounded yam. Gonna use it any swallow of your choice. So here we go. So at this point, it's oopsie, oh, it's so hard. So now it is dried. If you like, you can allow it to dry much more, but I'll be leaving my own like this. I believe you can see it. So I hope you are seeing the camera now. So please confirm if you are still there. Are you seeing the camera good? Are you seeing it good? Let me know. So now you're gonna add the blended okra. So the blended okra, this is the blended one. You first add it. So you first add the blended one. So you're gonna ahead and mix and mix and mix. As you can see, it will help to make your food to draw, the okra to draw. That is if you want to make a good draw okra soup. So like this, you keep stirring as you mix, as you cook and mix. Mix, 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 and mix.
Yeah, my house is going.
This is the last, eh? We'll make another one next time. So just like this 1 minute, and once it is done, then I have some dry. No, this is dry fish. This one is a stock fish. Yes, stock fish. It's already cooked. Also in the freezer. I'll just add it. It's already cooked. So once I add it, I'll now go ahead and add the okra. One I cut with my hand. One I cut with my hand. The kitchen is so busy. Oh. Busy here now. It's lots of things to clean. That is it. That is it. That is it. So this is our okra, the one we cut with our hand. So just go ahead, add them gently, as you can see. It is still a little bit cool. Yeah. So like this, you add your okra. It doesn't take time. Once you have finished preparing all your ingredients, cooking doesn't take time. Cooking doesn't take time. So I hope everything is being added. We are not forgetting any. I don't want to forget anything again, like that of the cake. So just go ahead and mix them together. So at this point, after mixing, you're gonna add some water, depending on how thick you want it. So we have the water from the meat stock that we cooked. So we are going to be adding the water from there, from our meat stock. Add the water, then add the pepper, check all the tests, are they combined, then allow it to cook. And then you add your vegetable and the soup is done. The soup is ready. So this is our meat stock. Our meat stock. So this is our meat stock. Add some meat stock. This is looking so good. Welcome everyone. Give us some like. Tell us where you're watching us from. I'll be adding more small water. It's a little more thick. Let me check on the meat stock. Okay. So you cover your pot and allow it to cook. Bring it to boil. So we do some clean up here. Do some clean up. Check something on the screen. Look, something is not working. It's like it's not working the video. If you could forget me. So now it's cooking. So let us do some clean up here. Do some clean up, clean up, clean up. Thank you, everyone. So we go ahead and do some cleaning. So we allow our soup to cook. How far? Did you put it? Ross, something. Now let me confirm this. Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining. Welcome. We are making some soup. Give us some like. Tell us where you're watching us from. Okra soup in the making. So now we are doing some cleaning. Some cleaning. Are you there? Are you there? Hmm? Not yet. Not yet. Okay, let me show something. See, this thing, let me show you on it. I don't know why it's showing on this one. Is it showing it on that one?
No.
Yeah. Your phone. Let's check it on your phone. Yeah. Check your phone. Phone is the one I want to check it.
Don't you know already have it?
No, it's not that one. Just check on your phone. It's not supposed to be showing on that one. I don't know why. Okay, we have to check the soup. So we're gonna check the soup. The soup is almost boiling. Boiling. Yeah? You showing it? Did you okay, you did, it's still there? I have to remove it. I cannot want to remove it. It will mix. Thank you everyone. So let's check on the soup. It's already cooking. So here we go. It's already cooking, boiling so good. As you can see, it doesn't take time. Wow, so nice. So allow the two to cook and boil, and then you add your vegetable, green vegetable. Then once you add your green vegetable, you add your meat stock and allow everything to combine. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome, welcome. As you can see, it's cooking so good, boiling so nice. The okras are very fresh, like this. So you don't want to overcook because the okra is from the freezer. It's already cooked halfway in the freezer. So we're gonna add our vegetable, green vegetable now, and then add our meat, our protein, and then the soup is ready. Thank you so much for joining. So this is our vegetable. It's already washed from the freezer also. So we add this, mix everything. Looking so good. Wow, 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 wow. Look at the color. Looking so nice. So if you are a lover of vegetable, you add as much as you like. So I'll add a little more, and then it is done. A little more. Yes. Good. So here I have my meats. So go ahead and add your meats, your protein, you add them, and the soup is done. The soup is done, done. So give it a mix and then check for the final test. Do you need extra pepper? If you can remember, I didn't add extra pepper because the meat, when I was cooking, I added a lot of pepper on the meat. So the meat stock has some pepper already. So I will check it to see if I need extra pepper. So the meat stock extra pepper. So if you need extra, you can add. Okay, I'll be adding a little. The tasting so nice, so good. So added some little dry pepper, and then it is ready. Our soup is ready. So look at what we have. Is it not looking nice? Thank you everyone for joining us. We appreciate you. Go ahead and give us some like. Tell us where you're watching us from. Thank you so much, everyone. So our soup is almost ready. So this is what we have. You can check it out. So hot. So once it is done like this, just go ahead and put off the heat because you don't want to overcook the vegetables. So put it off. You don't want to overcook the vegetable, all right? You don't want to overcook your vegetable. So now it is boiling, everything combined together boiling. Make sure you allow the soup to boil so that it will not get sour. So once it is boiling, as you can see, it's already boiling. Then you now reduce it, remove it from the heat. The purpose to allow the soup to boil up together is so that your soup will not get sour or spoil. because of the ingredient you added later. You know, the vegetable, you slice it with your hand. So allow it to boil. Like as you can see now, it's already boiling. Yeah. So once it comes to boil, then you off the heat. So your soup will not spoil. See, it's already boiling. So you're gonna off the heat, all right? So that the vegetable will not overcook. So just allow it to look at the steam. Allow it to cool down, and then you are done. Our soup is done. Look at what we have. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you. Look at that meat. This is inviting. Look at that one. So we're gonna enjoy it with some swallow. If you like gari, if you like pounded yam, if you like plantain, pounded plantain, anyone, it's good. Some people also eat okra soup with rice, white rice. So if that is your wish, just go ahead. Just go ahead, all right? And we are good to go. So now we are coming towards the end of our video. So noisy. So I will give us some look at what we have cooked. Then we call it off. I hope you like this. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. I'll have fun for this. So here we go. Our soup is ready. Just dip sheet and dish and dish. Thank you everyone for joining. Oh, this soup is so fresh and yummy. Smells so good here. So go ahead. Enjoy with your family. All right, this is what we have. I hope you can see it good. You can see it good. So here is our camera. So this is our soup. Soup is ready. So you're gonna enjoy this with some swallow. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you so much for joining. Joining. So our soup is ready, as you can see. Let me show us what we have. Still hot. Allow it to cool, and then I'm gonna enjoy it with some swallow. All right, thank you everyone. And this is how far we can go in today's video. Stay tight, and I will see you in our next live video. Thank you. Have a wonderful time, everyone, and bye. Bye, everyone. All right, let us wait to get our cake. Hello, can you give me the cake? Hello, give me the cake so that we can show our work we did now. Yes. So this is what we have done in today's video. So this is our cake. It's looking so good. Thank you so much for staying with us. And this is our soup. So we're gonna make some pounded yam and decorate the cake, and party begins. Yay! Thank you everyone. Have a good time. I will see you in our next live video. Bye. Oh, looking so good. I love this. I love this. Mm. This light is not nice. So yeah, this is the correct light, the correct one. Thank you so much. Bye bye, everyone.